Hello there, guys and gals. It's Pearl Jr. here. How are you guys doing? It's such a sad time in the world right now. I'm just gonna wait for someone to pop up to make sure I'm not just talking to myself. Hello, hello, guys. Hello, hello. Wow, this is taking longer than usual for someone to pop up. So maybe I'm not on public. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's like six of you guys already. Okay, fine. All right. Hi, David, Timothy, and Alicia, and Erica. How are you guys doing? It's such a sad time in the world. When you think it can't get any worse than COVID, the rich getting richer, the poor getting poor, people just going crazy. The reason people think that there needs to be an upsurgence of white supremacy because they feel like the white people aren't going to be the people in power. They're not going to be number one. They're not going to have white privilege anymore. They're afraid, to share whatever it is equally, you know. So I'm so saddened. And I'm so saddened by 360 plus deaths to a virus, which I will say is, my opinion, is biological warfare carried out by the Chinese and the Russians. That's what I believe. And we are weak. They put an inexperienced, selfish, money hungry, egotistical liar in the White House, so that none of our normal norms would work, And yesterday, we had Trump say, "Go down to the Capitol, go, and I'll be with you." Lied and said he was coming, but he didn't. Okay, and let's take this over. You got to fight. You got to fight hard. You got to, have courage. Okay, some of them are good, some of them aren't so good. So they went a mile and a half. Those people in this rally went a mile and a half, which gave the police plenty of time to know they was coming. Because when you got tens of thousands of people walking down the street in Washington, D.C., some people should go, we better do something about that. Okay. And then people want to compare it as if, since Black Lives Matter did it, then we can do it too. Black Lives Matter did not go to a federal building and sit at the president's desk or Nancy Pelosi's desk or even the state senate's desk and take it over and break windows, okay, and threaten people and have flags, black, green, and red African flags everywhere, or the Mexican flag everywhere. When did that happen? Okay, that happened because Trump didn't want to. Okay, and he wants to be a dictator. Some of you guys are afraid of socialism. How about a dictatorship? That's better? That's better? Okay, the only thing that Trump has accomplished is the rich got richer. Look at the Dow. Look at the Dow. The poor got poorer, right? And white people are mad now. Okay, think that they're the ones suffering when 90-something% of all the money in the U.S. of A. is controlled by white people. Okay, not 100%, because there's some foreigners that were foreign born, but they're white. There's a few Asians in there. Then we might have Oprah. I don't know if she's still on the list. They might have one or two other black people, and all of 500 richest people. Okay, so at least out of the 500, I didn't count. I bet you 480 is white people, but they're mad. They're mad, okay, because leftist agenda is going to take over. We really have to watch ourselves. Trump is a bad news, okay? Trump is bad news. And all of our senators, even the Republican senators, were in that building, okay? Not just the Democrats. Republican senator and our vice president was in that building, okay? These people, when it becomes a mob, there's always people that get hurt because they're casualties of the situation, like the one woman that died. The police didn't mean to kill her. She got in the way of a bullet. Dead. Okay, and 3 other people, medical conditions, what, heart attack, stroke, I don't know. But I saw some people that shouldn't be walking a mile and a half, walking a mile and a half. Okay? And don't blame Antifa, because Antifa is not an organization. It means anti-fascist. It's like a feminism. Okay? Black Lives Matter. Yeah, we mad because we saw a white dude kill a black dude right in front of us for a $20 bill. Okay? We've seen another one killed because he sold cigarettes. He sold counterfeit no, he sold loose cigarettes. Okay? Another one was just walking down the street, and since he had a hoodie on, he looked suspicious. He died. You know, come on. So we ain't supposed to be mad about that, though. The reason why, and then people say, well, what about black on black crime? What about white on white crime? Black on black crime is somewhere in the low 90s. White on white crime is somewhere in the mid to high 80s. Okay? And not only that, there is a justice system for regular people killing regular people. But there's no serious justice system for the cops killing black people. One guy had a broken tail light, right? My daughter's in the back seat. I do have a gun. Okay, I just want you to know I have a legal permit to carry it. Boom, 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 boom. Killed him. In front of his baby in the back seat and his woman in the driver's seat. Okay? I mean, I can go on and on with terrible stories like this. Okay? There's no justice for that. That's why we're fighting for that. Okay? Where do we go for justice for that? Well, we're trying to figure out how we get justice for that. Okay? All right. So anyway, I know I am so saddened about COVID. I mean, Trump said I inherited a disaster. No, you didn't. No, this is a disaster that Biden's going to inherit. All these sick people, the hospitals, overcrowded hospitals, not enough ICU beds. Okay? People sick, COVID, dying, dead, almost 4,000 people dead yesterday from COVID. It ain't the flu. Okay? And now there's more strands of it. More strands. Two wrongs don't make a right. Okay? Two wrongs are two wrongs. Two wrongs don't make a right. So just because, oh, you did it, so I could do it, and that's justification, no. Neither one of the bad things should have been done. Okay? So, anyway, there's not much going on in the Michael Jackson world, guys, and that's why I haven't been on. You know, the media always gets Michael wrong, okay? There's a history of the media getting Michael wrong. And a lot of people want to think, well, Michael couldn't have faked his death. It's not on the media. When did we trust the media to tell us the truth about what's going on in the world of Michael Jackson? Right? They never do. They always get it wrong. They got the molestation wrong. They got the bleach of the skin wrong. Now they got the death wrong. And guess what, guys? You know, I went and covered the Michael Jackson estate versus the IRS. Remember? I covered that case, and I've been waiting. It's been like 3 years. Matter of fact, February will be 4 years since it went to trial, where only one judge would make the decision. All right. So anyway, I'm going to turn this around, let you guys know. This is the only news that I found worthy of reporting. The rest of the news is just silly stuff. You know, Michael, I mean, it's not silly. Just that, like, Michael, let me hold on before I tell you guys this. Just kind of stuff like Drake, and how did he get the song for Michael, and Michael had 20 nose jobs and didn't have a nose after death, and you know, just stupid stuff. I'm not finding anything credible to like report to you guys, you know. So that's why I'm not on, because I always said I go on when I have something to report. I don't really have anything to report except for this. You know, I always got a little something, right? You know, I always got a little something, right? So anyway, so let's get to the Michael Jackson estate versus the IRS, which was a $702 million tax bill that Michael got in the mail, right? Because of the estate tax. The estate tax means that when you die, how much are you worth when you die? And the government is going to take a certain portion of that. But guess what? Trump said, nah, we don't want that law no more. Of course he don't. Of course he don't. Because he wants his family to stay rich, just like his daddy gave him back in the day, an equivalent to $500 million. Okay? Okay? Trump is a bad guy. And just because he believes in white supremacy does not make him a good guy. It makes him a worse guy, because when we intermingle and when we talk and we laugh and we joke and we have sex and we procreate and we have babies, we all the same. We're human beings. Racism is so stupid. And that's why I wrote the book, The Climate. Okay, A Perspective Unvisited. Because I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to tell people race is just a function of climatic habitats throughout the 6 million years of the human species. That's all. That's it. Black people have tightly curled hairs because the sun is hot and it protects our scalp from burning. We have dark skin to protect us from the UV rays because the average temperature in the continent of Africa is 80 degrees year round. Okay? So there's a lot of sun. Okay? And the epicantic fold in the Asians' eyes is because of the winds and the monsoons. Okay? And the rains. So their eyelashes point down to give their eyes a little more protection. Okay? White people, they have longer hair to keep them warm from the climatic habitats. Okay? Then we have brown people, and so it's just a function of climatic habitats. Natural selection is what it's called. Natural selection. So it happens with every species, with plants, with animals, that whenever your body needs eventually to survive in a habitat, it will eventually, generation after generation after generation, give you what you need to survive in a habitat. It's called natural selection. Look it up. Look it up. Okay? This whole racism thing is el stupido. It's stupid. Okay? It's stupid. All right. So I know you guys are like, shut up, Pearl. Tell us the Michael news. Okay. I'll tell you the Michael news. Okay. So you guys know about the estate tax, right? So anyway, they said Michael's name and likeness was worth over $400 million. And then they said the Sony ATV catalog was worth... Call that person back. It said the ATV catalog was worth $500 million more than it was actually worth. And that some of his properties were worth more and all this other stuff. And then they wanted to tax him on ideas that he had that were in the making before the death announcement. But Michael's not dead. Michael is not dead. 11 and a half years of research has not told me one iota that Michael Joe Jackson is dead. It's all smoke and mirrors. So I want you guys, before I tell you that one piece of good news, well, I don't know if it's good, but it's a piece of news. Get the Alive trilogy, Alive 1, 2, and 3. Get Alive 4. People say that this one is their absolute favorite, and this one is good. That one, the fourth one, is good. And then The Prisoner of Fame, which is my favorite. This is a very professional. It cost me so much money. A very professional short film. Okay, and I thank all the fans who helped donate to get it made. Somebody's at my door. Okay, so anyway, just a moment. God, somebody's at my door. Nobody ever comes to my door. I guess I have to come back. Well, let me just tell you guys. Okay, the IRS. Okay, just a moment. Okay, I'm just going to tell you real quick. The case of the IRS has been sealed. It's sealed. Why is it sealed? Is Michael gonna... Have they found out that Michael ain't really dead? Why is this case sealed? It wasn't sealed before. The IRS case is sealed. If anybody finds any different, let me know. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Love you. Okay, go to michaeljacksoninsider.com. Bye.